After retrospective stay-at-home orders were issued for various parts of Sydney, the NRL will place State of Origin players back in a biosecurity bubble to ensure Game 2 can go ahead in Brisbane on Sunday. Queensland Health stated on Friday that anyone arriving since June 11 in 4 coronavirus-affected Sydney local government areas, LGAs, must quarantine starting at 1 a.m. on Saturday. After breaking the NRL's COVID guidelines, the Bulldogs trio is being isolated. Continue reading. The retrospective orders had an immediate influence on Origin, as they were issued before NSW left for their training camp in Kingscliff, just south of the Queensland border, on Monday. The Sydney LGA is home to James Tedesco, Latrell Mitchell, Damien Cook, Cameron Murray, and Angus Crichton. Queensland forwards Jai Arrow is another example of this, having been at South Sydney's Redfern training facility since June 11. As a result, the NRL has reinstated the Level 3 limitations that were in place when the game was played at the end of last year, with clean and dirty zones in the stadium. ARL Commission Chairman Peter V'landys told AAP, "We are negotiating with the Queensland Government and responding to their change in protocol. We are optimistic about the results. Queensland's government has been exceedingly professional and helpful to us. We'll keep collaborating with them. We don't think there's anything wrong with the game." V'landys and NRL workers were scheduled to fly home before the orders were issued, as their Moore Park office is located within the city of Sydney LGA. After being unable to enter Queensland from the hotspot areas, the Blues are already missing physicians Nathan Gibbs and Paul Arnott, as well as physio Travis Toma. The impact on essential production and matchday employees of the prohibition on those who live or have visited Sydney, Randwick, Waverley, or Woollahra LGAs since June 11 is unknown. The modifications follow the imposition of Level 3 limitations on players in Sydney earlier this week in order to avoid substantial interruptions to NRL games in the city during the epidemic. Game 3 will still go place on July 14 at ANZ Stadium, although the focus will likely shift to the following game. After the Sydney Roosters match against Melbourne was shifted to Newcastle, there are still 4 games scheduled for Sydney next week. The remaining games will most likely be played with 50% spectators at best, with the order likely to be extended until at least next Friday. Meanwhile, the weekend's sole international match, a match between Lebanon and Malta at Belmore on Saturday, has been rescheduled.